Hello and welcome back to Authentic Achievements. Today's a bit different. It's just me with you today. There's no guest, there's no interview, there's just a warm conversation from the heart. Because this week's been a really special one for me. We've just had my little girl's 9th birthday and we're only days away from the launch of Always With You. And I wanted to take a moment to share not just the story behind this book, but what the journey has taught me about helping children navigate big emotions, the kind that arrive without warning, that fill up the whole room and can feel like far too much for such small shoulders to carry. If you've ever loved a child through grief, fear, change, or simply one of those days where everything feels a bit wobbly, then this episode's for you. So what's the story behind the story? So Always With You was born out of love, pure, uncomplicated, unconditional love. It's a story wrapped in gentle magic where the people we loved never truly leave us. They appear in the whisper of the wind, the soft glow of the stars, and in the bravery that we didn't know we had. The book follows Scarlett, my bright, curious, golden-haired girl, and her two faithful companions, Pudding, who many of you have met and has joined us here again today, her little brown cockapoo with a heart full of zoomies, and Lenny the lion, her soft and steadfast friend. Together they discover that even when life changes, even when someone we love isn't physically beside us anymore, the love stays. It finds a way to guide us, hold us, and remind us that we are never truly alone. I wrote this story for Scarlett, but also to honour the invisible threads that tie us to the people who've shaped us, and to remind families and children that we can talk about love, loss, and feelings in ways that bring healing rather than fear. So what's the journey taught me about children and big emotions? It's taught me quite a lot. And here's the thing, children feel everything deeply. They don't dilute emotions the way adults do, the way we've learned to. Their joy is full-bodied, their fears are real, their sadness can flood a whole room, and none of that makes them too much. It makes them beautifully human. And one of the biggest lessons I've learned, especially as Scarlett's mum, is that children don't need us to fix their feelings. They just need us to sit with them in it, to listen, to hold the moment steady until the emotions soften. And stories are like magical bridges. When a child doesn't yet have the words for what hurts or what feels confusing, a story can give them a way to make sense of things that might otherwise stay stuck. In Always With You, the magic isn't there to avoid reality. It's there to help children feel safe enough to explore it. Curiosity, kindness, and honesty are the anchors that help them navigate those stormy inner seas. And in our home, those values, along with kindness, honesty, and adding value, have guided so many conversations around big feelings. They create a space where emotions aren't something to hide, but something to understand. And it's taught us some practical ways where we can support our children when they're facing those big feelings. Over the years, I've found there are a few simple things we can do, whether we're parents, carers, teachers, or anyone who loves a child, to help them feel grounded again. And I'm sharing them here in the hope that they might help. First is to help them name the feeling gently. Something as simple as, it looks like you're feeling sad right now, and that's okay. Gives them permission to be human. The second is creating small rituals of safety. In our home, that's things like bedtime cuddles. Our favourite goodbye being I love you to the moon and back and to infinity and beyond. Or letting Puddy's waggy tail do its joyful magic. Really hard to stay sad when he's all wiggly and full of love. These little rituals tell a child you're safe, you're loved, I'm here. As you know, curiosity is a big one for me. So unsurprisingly, my next one is to invite curiosity. A gentle question like, what would help your heart feel a little lighter, can open up a world of understanding. Or even, if this feeling were a character in a story, what would it say? I've found that children often find truth more easily through imagination rather than explanation. Scarlett has taught me more about courage, empathy, and resilience than any book or course ever could. She feels deeply, she loves wholeheartedly, and she approaches the world with a curiosity that reminds me daily what matters most: presence, connection, and honesty. She is the heartbeat of this book, the reason it exists, and the reason I believe wholeheartedly and so fiercely in helping children feel seen, safe, and enough. To me, this isn't just a bedtime story. It's a companion for families who want to help their children talk about feelings that can be difficult to express. It's a gentle reminder that even in the hardest moments, love has a way of reaching us. And this book, if it helps even one child feel less alone, then every moment of writing it will have been worth it. And so I have an invitation to you who are listening. Always With You officially launches this Friday, and I'm so deeply grateful for all the kindness and support we've already received. If you know a child, a family, a school, or a community who might benefit from a story like this, please do share it with them. It really would mean the world. And you'll find a link to the media pack and to the show notes below. And I'm about to share with you a short promotional video if you'd like to join me and take a peek. Before I go, I just wanted to leave you with this gentle reminder. We grow through what we go through, and our children do too, especially when they know they don't have to face it alone. Thank you for spending this time with me today, and thank you for the love and support around Always With You. Thank you for being part of the community that believes in compassion, honesty, and helping one another rise. And until next time, take care, stay curious, be connected, and look after yourself. Until next time.